Next, the ionization enthalpy, as I have mentioned already. Next, the hydration enthalpy. All these three are the factors for whose to calculate the electrode potential. To calculate the electrode potential, all these are the matter. Then only you are saying that fluorine is the good oxidizing agent because that is having positive reduction potential values. We are saying lithium is the good reducing agent. We are not talking about the oxidizing agent. Now lithium is the good reducing agent because that is having the negative values. You cannot add the electron easily. You have to give lot of energy. Negative में हम बाहर से energy देना है. उसका मतलब ये है. Next, these are the reduction values. Now you can see here, the more the negative value means what? That is the more reducing agent or good reducing agent, good oxidizing agent or good reducing agent, Aishwarya. Aishwarya, the more negative value means that is having the more reducing agent or more oxidizing agent. Pooja. Which one is the more reducing agent? Which one is the more negative value is having among all these things? All these ions. Vidisha.
Scandium is reducing agent.
Scandium is the reducing agent. That's what I was saying till now. Okay, what I was saying, fluorine that will take the electron and that will convert into the F minus, for example. So what we are saying, this will have positive value. What I was saying, metals, usually metals have the negative value. So for example, in the case of lithium, if you are adding electron and you are making lithium minus, we require a lot of negative energy. That means that what? Lithium is easily give the electron. It means that lithium easily give the electron and that will form lithium plus. That is the more stable. If it is the more stable in this particular ion, you cannot reduce that easily. So which one is the good reducing agent, Vidisha, among all these ions? You see the values of this one.
Scandium.
Scandium, because that is having the more negative value. मोर रिडक्शन पोटेंशियल उसके पास तुम इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इजीली देके उसको Sc3- कन्वर्ट नहीं कर सकते हो. खुद वो क्या कर रहा है, वो 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे रहे हैं. तुम उसको 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स देके रिड्यूस करने के लिए तुम्हारे पास बहुत एनर्जी देना पड़ेगा. वही वैल्यू है. दिस ओनली दैट वन, उसको रिड्यूस करने के लिए जो एनर्जी दे रहा है. सो उससे हम लोग क्या कर रहा है, which one is the most stable that you are getting. So among this all these ions, this one is the more reducing agent. All these are the ions, right? What is happening here? Scandium 3 plus 3 electrons. 3 electrons. If you do that one, that will converting into the scandium. But it requires a lot of energy. वो energy यही है. Very, very important, electrode reduction potential. This is related to the electrode chemistry only. Now, which one is the more reducing, strongest reducing agent compared with all these ions? So they will give you in the examination scandium Cl3 and they will give you Cr, chromium Cl3. Which one is the more strongest reducing agent? This type of questions will rise. Then you have to find it out which ion it is, like scandium 3 plus. And you have to find it out which ion coming from here, chromium 3 plus. And you have to write the electronic configuration of that one. You have to find it out which one is the stable one. From orbitals also you can come to know. Or if they are giving the values, by looking at the values also you can tell. Now what is the, from scandium Cr3 plus and scandium 3 plus, which one is the strongest reducing agent, Aishwarya? Aishwarya, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Which one is the more strongest reducing agent? Scandium or Cr3 plus?
Three plus.
हाँ, एक बार इस वीडियो को फिर से देख लेना. हाँ, किसका नेगेटिव वैल्यू ज्यादा है? किसका नेगेटिव वैल्यू ज्यादा है? -2.1 ज्यादा है. किसका नेगेटिव वैल्यू ज्यादा किसका है? -2.1 ज्यादा है नेगेटिव में. किसका ज्यादा है? -0.71. किसका ज्यादा वैल्यू है? -2.1 ज्यादा वैल्यू है या -0.71 ज्यादा है?
-2.1 ज्यादा है।
ज्यादा है, तो ज्यादा नेगेटिव है तो क्या है, ज्यादा रिड्यूसिंग है या क्या है, ज्यादा ऑक्सीडाइजिंग है?
ज्यादा रिड्यूसिंग है सर।
तो अभी कौन सा है, स्कैंडियम या क्रोमियम?
स्कैंडियम।
So like that. Now you came to the point. So that's how you have to find it out. So they can give any compound. So from that particular compounds, which ion is the more stable, that you have to find it out from the orbitals. If they are giving the values, the one which is having the more negative value, that is the more. So here the case one is, you can see copper. Copper is having the positive value. This is an exceptional case. Why, that we will see now. Because compared with Cu2 plus, compared with copper, you can see copper is the more stable, that we will see now. Why? The reason is that the general trend towards the, okay, that point when that comes, that I will explain. The general trend, so what we have seen, copper is having the exceptional case, positive, that is having. That means that compared with all, this is not the good reducing agent, or it is not good oxidizing agent, copper. Rohini, what do you feel? Cu2 plus 2 Cu, we are getting the positive value. Positive value. Is it good reducing agent or good oxidizing agent?
ऑक्सीडाइजिंग
good oxidizing agent है, क्योंकि ये Cu में stable है according to reduction potential value. Okay, so that's how, very good. So that's the meaning of that one. Now we will see the general trends towards less negative E naught values along the series. Less negative बोल रहे हैं क्या है, towards the along the series. If you go along the series from left to right, if you go, those are less negative. Means whatever the starting ones, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc, what they are saying, if you go across the period, okay, you have to write like this anyhow. If you go across the period, the starting ones are having the more negative values, like -2, so that we have seen in the previous slide. You can see here, you can see. So this scandium, titanium, these are having the more negative values. If you going down the group, if you going means across the period, what is happening? Less negative values we are getting. So by that, what it is saying, that according to that point, they are saying why this is due to the general increase in the sum of first and second ionization enthalpies. If you removing the electrons from scandium, the removing of the electrons, scandium, for example, scandium plus 1 is there, scandium plus 2 is there. This ionization enthalpy and this ionization enthalpy, if you remove, what is happening? If you compare with this one, for example, another one, I take nickel, okay, nickel or copper. So nickel plus 1 and nickel plus 2. Compared with these two, this is having the more ionization enthalpies, more ionization enthalpy. So more ionization enthalpy means what? They cannot easily give the electron. They are not giving electron. That means that they are not good reducing agent. Why? Because first and two ionization enthalpies are more for that one. And we go across the period, what happens usually to this size? Aishwarya, what happens to this size? Increases or decreases? Huh? Decreases. And we know, yes, and we know if smaller size is there, that is difficult to remove the electrons. So that is the reason what is happening. Compared with the higher ones, if I go earlier one, you can see these are the bigger ones compared with them. Those are having the more lesser ionization enthalpies. You can easily remove. But here, if you go down the group across the period, I mean, so those are having the lesser values of that one. That is the meaning of that one. The reason for positive E naught values. So usually metals have the negative values. Despite of that one, copper is having the positive value. Positive value. Why it is? The reason is that the sum of enthalpies of sublimation and ionization is not balanced by hydration enthalpies. Because the reduction potential depends upon what, whom? All three factors. So that is not matching usually. So the hydration enthalpies are very, very less. That's how that is having the positive value. That is having the positive value. Which one? Copper, Cu plus 2. That is the exceptional case. Again, this is very, very important point. Okay. Next, the values of E naught for manganese, nickel, and zinc are more negative than expected from the general trend. More negative. So what we have seen now, actually, if you go across the period, that is having the negative values. Here it is -2, here it is -1, like that it is going. So they actually, scientists has expected this should be at least positive values. But despite of that, those are also having some negative values, some -0 point, whatever it is. Because still why these are getting, the reason is that expected. Then expected from the general trend. This is due to greater stability of half-filled d subshell. For example, manganese is there. That to converting into the Mn2 plus, that will what happens if manganese is converting into the Mn2 plus, that will converting into the 4s03d5. To attain this configuration, manganese is easily lose this 2 electron. Since that is giving the 2 electrons, that is having the negative values. You cannot easily give the electrons to this Mn plus 2. That's how this is having the negative values. Mn2 plus and completely fill d subshell for the Zn2 plus. Zinc case also. What happens zinc case? 4s2 3d10 is the electronic configuration. Zn plus 2 means you have 4s0 3d10. 4s0 3d10, which is a stable. Completely filled d subshell. And the exceptional behavior, exceptional case, nickel. Exceptional case for nickel towards E naught value from the regular trend is due to its high negative enthalpy of hydration. So what is happening here? Nickel case, due to it is a smaller size, it is having the hydration enthalpy is more negative, higher negative enthalpy. So due to that one, nickel is also having the negative value. Exceptional case for this one, nickel. All these points are very, very important. If you don't understand, you can ask me the next. Higher the negative reduction potential, higher the negative reduction potential, higher is the stability of a particular oxidation state. We have seen. For example, manganese, that is stable in +2. For example, titanium compared with +1 and titanium +4. This will have the more negative value, Ti. Why? Because this is stable in this one, Ti +4. You cannot make it by sending the electrons once again to the Ti. That's how this is the more stable in that particular oxidation state, because that is having the more negative reduction potential. Very, very important point. Next, this is what, if you take simple ions. So here what is meaning of that one? Trends in the standard electrode potential, like M2 plus to the M. We have to see which one is the more stable in +2 oxidation state. Here it is the elements are given, here the values they are given. The more negative value means that is the more reducing agent, more reduction. M2 plus, M means, for example, Cu2 plus is there, Cu2 plus. You are converting into the Cu by sending the 2 electrons. So that is the meaning of that one. If you want to convert to this, you are getting larger negative value. That means that is the strongest reducing agent. So in the case of 2 ions, which one is the strongest reducing agent? That you can see here. Okay, we can see what is going. If you across the period, we have seen already, if you go across the period, usually the reduction potentials are decreasing. The higher ones are having the good reduction. That's how these are having, the titanium is having the more one. For scandium case, it is not possible, +2. Okay, we are talking about the +2 ions. Why? Because scandium is stable in +3 only. Scandium is stable. That's how we have scandium is not taken here. From titanium it is taken. So what is the value? It is having minus more than the 1.5. That means that this is for the Ti +2. This is for vanadium +2. This is for chromium +2. So compared with the chromium +2, manganese +2 is the more stable, more good reducing agent. Why it is? Because of Aishwarya. क्यों? Why? This is except फिर वो जा रहा है वो पर पॉजिटिव की तरफ से, फिर manganese से फिर नीचे आ रहा है. Why it is, Aishwarya? क्यों this is manganese +2 is good reducing agent than the Cr +2? Aishwarya. Okay, what is the electronic configuration of chromium? Tell me.
Twenty-four, sir.
Electronic configuration, you tell me. Electronic configuration.
3D4 4s2.
फिर वो ये बोल रहे हो यार.
Sir, 3D5 4S1.
Very good, Nikhil. 4S1 3D5. Aishwarya, you have to watch the videos, okay? After posting, you are getting so lot of confusions. You have to watch the videos again and again. Nikhil, you also. Very good. You came 4S1 3D5. Now you tell me CR2 plus means what? Nikhil, electronic configuration, you tell me for CR2 plus how it will be. Pooja, tell me.
3D4, sir.
4S0 3D4. Okay. Now we will see for manganese. What is the electronic configuration for manganese, Rohini?
Four S two 3D4, sir.
Very good. 4S2 3D5. And what about the Mn2 plus?
4S0 3D4, sir.
3D4.
3D.
3D5. 2 electrons only losing, right? Now you tell me, Vidisha, which one is the most stable? CR2 plus is the most stable or Mn2 plus is the most stable?
Mn2 plus.
Mn2 plus. इसलिए वो Mn क्या करेगा? Easily electron 2 electrons lose करके वो good reducing जैसे act करेगा. So that is the meaning of this one. More negative, more reducing agent. Is it clear, Aishwarya? So these are the standard
Yes, sir.
potential. Okay, negative values. Negative value is increasing here from chromium to manganese. So Cr2 plus is इतना simple नहीं है, लेकिन Mn2 plus is the most simple. क्यों? क्योंकि that is getting 3D5. वो उसी में खुश है और तुम ऊपर से इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे रहेगा तो वो खुश रहेगा नहीं. उसके लिए बहुत एनर्जी नेगेटिव में देना पड़ेगा. That is only reduction potential. I hope it is clear to you now. So this is what this is the trend is. Till manganese it is decreasing. Once again the capacity is decreasing reduction potential. We know that if you go across the period, the reduction capacity will be decreased. For case of Fe 2 plus, let us see case of iron. Iron once again it is jumped once again. Why? It is because of what happens with the, we are talking about what is the electronic configuration of this one? Aishwarya, quickly tell me now. Ions electronic configurations I want. 4s. Pooja.
4s2 3D
4s2 3D
6.
6. I am asking about the ions Fe2 plus. You have said for iron. Now I want Fe2 plus. मुझे अभी ये नहीं चाहिए.
Yes.
4s
3D6, sir.
3D6. That's it. 4s0 also you have to tell. Okay. 4s0 3D6. This is for Fe2 plus. Okay. Now I will take. So we are talking about the M2 plus case. Now for example Fe3 plus I take. Rohini, tell me Fe3 plus electronic configuration. 4s
0
0
3D
3D
0. I think
3D
5, sir.
3D 5 है. So ये दोनों में कंपेयर करेगा तो Fe3 plus is the you will have the more reducing power. Fe to Fe3 plus more reducing power है. Compared with Fe plus 2, Fe plus 3. But whereas what is happening here, Mn2 plus case, if I take 4s0 3D 5, Mn3 plus if I have written Mn3 plus, Vidisha, tell me what is the electronic configuration of Mn3 plus?
4s0
3D4. 3D4, very good. So here it is changing. Compared with Fe3 plus, Mn3 plus, which one is the more stable? Vidisha.
Mn2 plus.
I am asking between Fe3 plus and Mn3 plus, which one is the more stable?
Iron.
Fe3 plus, sir.
Iron.
Fe3 plus into 3d5. So you have to be careful. वो Mn2 plus में कैसे है? M, for example, if I take M3 plus and M, उसके लिए अगर मुझे ग्राफ बनना है तो क्या रहेगा? Mn ऊपर रहेगा, Mn ऊपर रहेगा और आयरन नीचे आ जाएगा, क्योंकि compared with Mn3 plus, Fe3 plus is the good, Fe to Fe3 plus is the good reducing condition, like that. Is it clear, Aishwarya?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So trends in the M3 plus to M2 plus standard electrode potentials. So we have to see different type of trends. So you have to be carefully here. So while you study which ions they are talking about. What they are talking about? M3 plus to the M2 plus. So for example, Fe3 plus to the Fe2 plus. If Mn3 plus to the Mn2 plus. So we have seen this condition is the more favorable, but this is not more favorable, क्योंकि इधर ही हमको 3d5 configuration we are getting. That is the reason next less negative values will be there, more negative value. Now, a very low value for E0, which is reduction potential. E0 for what? Reduction potential. Wherever E0 you find, that means that is reduction potential. Why? Because scandium 3 plus is already stable. How तुम उसको electrons देके Sc2 plus में convert करना? It's not so easy. So it is already stable. That is the reason इसका negative values बहुत है. A very low value for E0 values. Both values देना पड़ेगा, both negative values. So that is the meaning of that one. So this is, it means that Sc3 plus, scandium 2, Sc3 plus is the more reducing agent. Scandium is the good reducing agent by giving the 3 electron that can convert into the easily Sc3 plus. That can give to reduce the other ones, whoever it is there. Reflects the stability of Sc3 plus ion, which has a noble gas configuration. Why it is? Because Sc3 plus means argon only. Because 4s0, 3d0 we are writing by removing the 3 electrons. Next, the highest value for zinc is an account of very high stability of Zn2 plus ion. Okay, we are getting the highest values, Moser value. Why? Because Zn2 plus ion with the D10 configuration, that is the more. These values they are talking about the one which we have discussed about the table. Okay, scandium we are having the more negative values. Less, more negative value or less negative, less value means the same only. More negative or less value. That is the meaning of here very low value. Very low value means what? Scandium case we have seen -2 around. That is the meaning. Don't get confused there. The highest value for zinc is on account of highest maximum values that is coming. You compare with the table. On account of very high stability of Zn2 plus ion with D10 configuration, it is difficult to remove an electron from it to change it into the Fe3 plus state. So already Zn2 plus is more stable. Zn2 plus configuration will be 4s0 3d10. If you want to Zn3 plus, you have to what you have to do? 4s0 3d9, which is not possible. Means which is not stable here. That is the reason that is having the more values of for that one. Next, the transition metals vary very widely in their chemical reactivity. Okay, in their chemical reactivity, different way they behave. Though they belongs to the transition elements in same class, but the way Fe reacts, Mn will react other way. Because, for example, iron reacting with the chlorine, we are getting FeCl3. Manganese, if you react easily, that we are getting MnCl plus 2. Because Fe here it is Fe3 plus, here it is Mn plus 2. Everything is depend upon electrons and orbital stability. That's what they are saying in their chemical reactivity. Some of them are highly electropositive. Okay, so for example, manganese is there, that is highly electropositive. Maximum you can get, and dissolves in mineral acids. Whereas few of them are noble. That is, they do not react with the simple acids, and they are very highly reactive also. We know what happens when metals react with the acids. What happens, Rohini? When react with the acid, which products they give?
Zinc Cl.
हाँ, जिंक सीएल ये सब में, जिंक सीएल ऐसा नाम होता है क्या कुछ रोहिणी? जिंक सीएल का नाम है
Zinc
कुछ?
chloride, sir.
हाँ, जिंक क्लोराइड
Zinc
प्लस,
chloride.
हाँ प्लस
H, H2.
H2. So what is basically happening here? HCl means what? H plus and Cl minus. You are getting H plus ions. So you are giving the electrons. Who is giving? Zinc only giving. Why? Because here it is Zn 2 plus. 2 plus means 2 electrons. Who is giving? Zinc is giving. क्यों दे रहे हैं वो? क्योंकि उसको D10 configuration चाहिए. So that is the reason what happens, that more reactive. All elements are wants to be positive. वो easily electrons दे देगा क्योंकि metals है. So उसको जो acids है वो hydrogen gas में convert करेगा. Dissolves in mineral acids. Mineral acids dissolve means those are forming the salts. For example, just now we have seen the reaction. Which reaction we have seen? So this reaction, salts are forming. That means that the dissolve in the acids and hydrogen gas will liberate. Okay, acid rares, few of them are noble, but few are noble. They don't react. They do not react with the simple acids. What are those one? Like titanium and vanadium. Those will not easily react. That is the nature of that one. The metals of the first transition series, except copper. We have seen copper is having the positive value. That doesn't have the negative value. That copper doesn't give the electron easily. That means that the metals of the first transition series, all these are only scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, all these are relatively more reactive than the other series. Other series in the like 3D series, 4D series, 5D series, different series are there. So these 3D series are the more reactive compared with the 4D series and 5D series, except copper. Thus they are oxidized by H plus ions. Okay, wherever this H plus ion is there, so that will oxidize. Means Zn2 plus it is converting, right? That means that is getting oxidization. Oxidation number is increasing. This is getting oxidized, but that is reducing H plus hydrogen. Thus they are oxidized by H plus ions, though the actual rate is low. For example, titanium and vanadium are passive to dilute non-oxidizing agents. Non-oxidizing acids. Non-oxidizing acids are like HCl. These are the non-oxidizing acids. KMnO4. No, KMnO4 is the good oxidizing acid. What are the oxidizing acid? HNO3. This is the good oxidizing acid. Okay, so when these are reacting with HCl, what they are saying? They are passive to dilute non-oxidizing acids, but with oxidizing acids that will react also. So that's how these are the some cases. Next, less negative inert values for M2 plus to the M. That means that, for example, Mn2 plus is there. Okay, Mn2 plus is there. Mn is there. Whoever is having the less negative value along the series indicates a decreasing tendency to form divalent cations. We have seen starting we are having the more negative values, and if you are going down, that value is what is happening. That graph we have seen that is increasing. For the manganese case only, that is decreasing. For case of Fe case, what was happening? Fe3 plus is the more stable. That means that these, if you go down the group, those are not stable in the Fe plus 2 and CO plus 2. In that state, that is not stable compared with the above ones. Above ones are like Mn2 plus, vanadium plus 2. These are more stable compared with these ions. That is the meaning of that point. More negative E values than expected for manganese, nickel, and zinc shows greater stability of Mn2 plus, Ni2 plus, and Zn2 plus. Okay, Mn केस में क्या है? हमें D5 का मिल रहा है. Zn का केस में क्या है? D10 मिल रहा है. इसके लिए हाइड्रेशन एंथैल्पी रीजन है. निकल के लिए हाइड्रेशन एंथैल्पी रीजन है. So due to these cases, since though it is not stable, the plus 2 state, we are getting the more of this one. This is also possible if you go down if you go across the period. Next, inert values for the redox couple like M3 plus to the M2 plus indicates that Mn3 plus and CO3 plus ions are the strongest oxidizing agents in aqueous solution. Inert values for the redox couple. Okay, that is what this meaning says that. What? E0 values for the redox couple M3 plus to the Mn2 plus indicates that Mn3 plus and same case for the CO3 plus ion the strongest oxidizing agent, क्योंकि वो easily दूसरे से electrons लेके वो good oxidizing जैसे act कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो electron लेने के बाद Mn2 plus में convert करेगा. In aqueous solution, whereas Ti2 plus, V2 plus and Cr2 plus are strongest reducing agent. What they are saying that, for example, Cr2 plus, they are saying that strongest reducing agent. Strongest reducing agent means what? Cl here, for example, Cl is there. क्या है strongest reducing agent मतलब विदिशा? Electrons देना है या electrons लेना है? विदिशा, are you there?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये strongest reducing agent है. तो क्या इसको इलेक्ट्रॉन देना पड़ेगा या इलेक्ट्रॉन लेना पड़ेगा? All of you guys sit and you have to watch this video and you have to comment. You have to comment, sir, we have watched this video. हाँ बोलो.
We have to give the electrons.
हाँ, very good. So reducing agent मतलब क्या है? वो इलेक्ट्रॉन देके एजेंट है, वो दूसरे को रिड्यूस कर रहा है, वो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे रहे हैं. अगर एक इलेक्ट्रॉन दिया Cl को तो क्या बनेगा प्रोडक्ट? एक इलेक्ट्रॉन दिया, आई एम सेइंग वन इलेक्ट्रॉन इट इज गिवन, तो व्हाट विल बी इट इज इन प्रोडक्ट? विदिशा क्या लिखना है मुझे?
Cr3 plus.
हाँ वेरी गुड, Cr3 प्लस एंड Cl माइनस. ओके, क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रॉन दे रहे हैं उसको. सो Cr3 प्लस मींस व्हाट? Cr3 chromium is stable in compared with Cr2 plus. Cr3 plus is the more stable. That is the meaning of that. That's how Cr2 plus behave as a good reducing agent. Ti plus 2, V2 plus, Cr2 plus, all these will behave like this and can liberate hydrogen from a dilute acid. You can see Cr3 plus, क्यों वो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे रहे हैं इसको, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे के दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे रहे हैं दो हाइड्रोजन्स को. ओके, H प्लस था पहले, मींस कोई भी इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं था, दो हाइड्रोजन्स को दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दे रहा है. देन क्या करेगा, दोनों हाइड्रोजन मिलके बॉन्ड फॉर्म होगा, हाइड्रोजन गैस विल लिबरेट. व्हाट क्रोमियम इज डूइंग? दैट इज रिड्यूसिंग H प्लस. एंड खुद क्रोमियम क्या हो रहा है? What is happening to the chromium? Aishwarya, oxidized, is it getting oxidized or reduced?
Oxidization.
It is getting oxidized. खुद ऑक्सीडाइज हो रहा है, बट दूसरे को क्या कर रहा है, वो रिड्यूस कर रहा है. कैसे? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स देके.